The reason why the Airbenders decided to do this is because we're going to freestyle. We're going to read this book. We're going to explain some topics I want to talk about today. Let's get it. One thing about content actually that I like is that you can always go back and just see your videos. Like anything can get clipped, bro. Like me doing this and dropping the backpack and then dancing, bro, that can be clipped. Me doing this, that can be clipped. It's crazy. But these can be videos that can actually make you money in the future. Not even just money, just have attention. It's not even all about the money. It's about building an empire. It's about going back. You get to see how far you came. Oh yeah, I don't want to give out the book I'm about to get. Just know that I just ordered a book, bro. Like 2 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I was on Amazon. I was like, oh yeah, this book. Definitely gotta order it. Definitely gotta order it. But yeah, we went ahead and ordered it. It's not this book. We ordered another book. This one is the book I had for probably about a year now. Like I said, The Power of One More by Ed Milet. I'm gonna keep on saying this book. I recommend this book, y'all, for real, man. I recommend this book for sure. Chat, don't worry, we're gonna get some anime posters in the back. Obviously, y'all can see the color yellow, but we're gonna make it a little better. That way, got some light or something, man. Something to like make it better. But for right now, yeah. Hey, also, I'm on the first page and it says dedicated to the man who taught him the true meaning of one more, the true meaning. And this was by his father, Edward Joseph Milet Jr., which actually ties back into the point I was saying yesterday. I was saying it's important to have a good mother and a good father. You need both, but they have to be good parents. They have to be good. This is why this quote literally proves it. Dedicated to the man who taught him the true meaning of one more, his father, Edward Joseph Milet Jr. When I hear people say this, what I've realized is that influence, teaching your kids, they are going to mimic you. They're going to mimic your lifestyle. They're going to mimic your mindset. What are you talking to them when you're at the table? When you're with your kids at lunch and dinner, what are you talking about? It's very important because when I hear kids say, oh, money is the root of all evil, or I hear them say something that isn't physically true in the realms of reality, I can't sit there and get mad at the kid. It's the parents. The parents influence the kid. Schools influence the kid. We've all been influenced by schools and our parents. Therefore, I can't blame someone if they say, oh, but I believe this, I believe that. I can't blame them. I can't blame the kid. It's not the kid's fault that he or she believes in this mindset. They weren't born with this mindset. It's their parents. And I know some people wish they could pick their parents, you know? Unfortunately, you can't, but it would be nice if you can. We'd all be in the rich land. What's good? What, Bo, Parrot, and MBTA, Raw fan videos. What's good? Yeah, chat. Oh, also, I just made a short about what Ayesha Curry is doing. I don't know if y'all seen the clip, but apparently Ayesha Curry said she wanted a career. She didn't want to be with Stephen Curry. That is Stephen Curry, one of the best basketball players on the planet. And you're telling me you don't want to be with him? Why? He hasn't done anything wrong. Now, I'm not saying there hasn't been arguments. Obviously, there's probably been arguments, but he's not abusing her. He's not hitting her. He's not doing anything that could be physically violent to her, as far as what we know. Then she just wants to trade it off for some short-term fleeting validation? Bro, what? Then the thing is, this girl who saw the clip of Ayesha, she literally said, it wasn't Ayesha, it was a different girl who said, oh, well, she needs to be in her whole phase and she needs to talk to many men, but don't let them crack. Just talk to. No, you already have stability with Stephen Curry, bro. Bro, this don't make no sense to me, bro. I promise y'all. You freaking agree? Best basketball player. That's what I'm saying. Arguably one of the best basketball players to touch the planet, man. And it took him hard work, bro. He didn't just get here without hard work, bro. Took years of consistency, years of grinding. That's why I don't understand why Aisha just wants to. No, actually, I understand, but I'm saying for the public, I know y'all might not understand why she wants to do this. However, I can tell based on this that to some form of degree, she never had to worry about stability growing up. I'm pretty sure she had it pretty decent. For people who really struggled with stability, you wouldn't even want to sacrifice that if you still care about stability. You subscribe? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, like you wouldn't even want to sacrifice that. Now, I'm pretty sure Ayesha Curry grew up with some form of good stability, which is why she is willing to sacrifice not only the relationship with Stephen Curry, but the children that she already has. She's willing to sacrifice the children she already has to get some short-term validation from men. Then, oh, hello from Russia. Oh, hello. What's good? It's a pair of 99. Then Ayesha Curry wants to say she didn't want to have children. Wait, this isn't making any sense to me. What do you mean you didn't want to have children? Well, even if you didn't want to have children, you still have to take care of them. You are still responsible. You have 4. You have beautiful children. You got a whole bloodline and empire. What are you talking about? See, the problem is people like Myron Gaines, people like Fresh and Fit, they would tell these women, okay, look, the reason why your friends are leaving you in this degeneracy is because when women tell other women advice, 9 times out of 10, it's not good advice. This is what Myron and them would say. They would say, because Aisha's saying this, right? If a woman's interviewing her, or it's like her friend, she'll be like, go, girl. Mess up the whole relationship with Stephen Curry to go get this short-term validation. Why would you do that? See, a man would hold her accountable. No, what are you doing? Do not do that. Why would you sacrifice that? But see, they don't, bro, women don't want to hear that. They want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. Whatever makes them feel good, that's what they want to hear. That is exactly what they want to hear. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, MBTA. They want to hear what they want to hear. The second, bro, if you tell a woman, this is how it is, don't do this. I know you didn't want to hear the truth, but I have to tell you the truth because I cannot sugarcoat it. They're like, no, that's not true. Oh, did someone hurt you? Bro, nobody hurt the man telling the truth. You just don't want to hear the truth. That's all it is. You don't want to hear the truth. But if you go ahead and tell a woman, oh, go ahead and be a hoe. Go ahead and be a 304. Go. She won't say, oh, you're being a misogynist. So you're no, because see, that's what they want to hear. This is why Myron from Fresh and Fit says, oh, y'all women be telling each other bad advice. I can see why he's saying it to some form of degree. I could see why. Like, bro, it's because they don't hold each other accountable. And some women, some men as well, don't like taking accountability. One of the reasons is because if they have to accept accountability, then they have to accept that the way they've been living to some form of degree is wrong or something like that. They don't want to accept that, which is why some people don't want to accept harsh truths at all. Like women, I don't know if women understand this, but men have a great understanding of this. Nobody is coming to save you. And I know it's harsh. It's so harsh. I'm not going to lie. I had to accept that truth at 15 years old. As young as 15 years old, I had to accept that nobody was coming to save me. Honestly, that was one of the best lines I heard at 15. It's because of that I don't ask people for nothing. Now, I'm not saying don't get help at all. However, if every time a problem arises and you instantly call someone, why? Why are you instantly calling? Did you try it yourself? You know how when you're in school, right? The math teacher says, do this equation. All right. Let's say this is the pencil, right? Let's say this is the notebook. Let's say that you didn't even attempt. You didn't even try to do the math equation. You raise your hand. Excuse me, miss. Can you help me? And she looks at your paper. She's like, okay, like you didn't even attempt it. Call me back when you have at least tried it. That is exactly the point that can be correlated to real life as well. The point is you need to try it first. Don't just solely, oh, I'm not going to attempt. Please help. Bro, no one's going to want to help you because you won't even help yourself. If you're not willing to help yourself, then how do you expect other people to help you? You have to at least attempt it first, at least try. This is how you start building independence. However, some people won't accept that no one's coming to save them. They want to believe that somebody's going to hand them everything. And it's just not, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but it's just not going to happen. It's just not. Yo, what's good? Your girl Ari. Yeah, but yeah, it's just not. It's not going to happen. So when I heard that nobody's coming to save you, I'm like, well, dang. That's the harsh truth, but it's pretty true. What do you mean? You're saying everyone else is doing the same thing? That means you got to do it too? What do you mean? Specify your reasoning. Yeah, man. It's crazy. I honestly, I'm not gonna be mad at Ayesha Curry. However, I do pray that she does see the blessing that she has, bro. Like, most people wish to be her. I ain't gonna lie to you. She don't even understand. She don't even understand. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. But yeah, let's read some of this book real quick. We got The Power of One More. This book is pretty good. They had some Bible verses in here as well, but I read them and it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, bro, it's crazy, bro. And it's like, I'm not, hold on, before I get to this book, if I get to it, I'm not gonna lie. When my family would tell me about being an adult, they would say, don't rush it. I'm not gonna lie, they are absolutely correct. You do not want to rush being an adult. Now, most people want to be an adult just to have the fun of it, the fun of being an adult, but they want the fun of it without having the responsibility, taking out the trash, cleaning the house, cleaning your bed, cleaning your clothes, cooking, getting your own food. They want the fun without the responsibility. That's not how it works, bro. It's not how it works. No one's going to be paying the rent for you. No one's going to be getting food for you. No one's going to be getting a car for you. You're going to have to get this stuff yourself. That's good though. Because every time you do something by yourself, it's, even if you don't consciously realize, it's subconsciously building your confidence. Now you know, okay, if you need to get another car, you could just get one. You ain't got to ask nobody. Bro, the people at the top, they didn't wait for anybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. They just said, okay, they're that guy and they're gonna do it. You just gotta do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. You just have to be that guy. You just have to do it. You can't be waiting on someone to say, oh, you should maybe start that. Bro, start the business. You are the controller of your life, not anybody else. Well, when you're 18, obviously. Obviously, if you're under 18, you know, your mom. But as long as she's not telling you anything bad or your dad, you're good. But yeah, man, being an adult, I ain't gonna lie. Being an adult, I would say it's not hard because the reason why I wanted to get my own stuff, bro, is because I wanted freedom. I wanted independence. Like, I don't like being in other people's rules and other people's cribs because you got to listen to their rules, bro. So it's like me, I'm always respectful. So it don't matter if I'm at my auntie's crib, my mom's crib, or somebody else's crib. If they say, hey, don't go in the refrigerator, hey, don't touch the microwave, I have to respect that. I have natural respect for people because that is not my space. So who am I to say, oh no, I'm gonna touch it if I want to? Who am I to say that? No, this is your crib. Hey, I ain't paying rent. I'm gonna respect you. If you say, hey, don't have your phone at the table, I'm gonna respectfully put my phone back in my pocket. Because I have respect for people. That's their crib. It's not mine. When it's my crib, like right now, I'm chilling. Pull out a phone. It's good. It's about having respect for people. However, when you living with somebody and you living under their rules, it's like, bro, I want my own stuff, bro, but not for fun, for having independence. And I know many adults say, stay a kid for as long as you want. I ain't gonna lie. So far as like being independent, doing stuff on my own, it's not bad. I can't lie to you. It's not bad. But that's because I got a good mindset for it. You gotta have the mindset too. or else you're gonna be too stressed out. Nah, it's straight. I ain't gonna lie. And look, it's like you either gotta pick one, right? You're either gonna learn how to be independent and it's gonna come with stress, or you're gonna have to keep on living with your parents. And even that can come with stress. Because now you gotta listen to them. You might have a curfew, you might have this. Yeah, either way, you're gonna have stress. Either way, you're gonna have stress. I really appreciate the information you've been giving us. Nah, no problem, man. Yeah, man. I gotta tell the truth about life, man. But yeah, no problem, man. Appreciate appreciate y'all for watching, man. Love y'all, man. But yeah, man, it's like, bro, I know many adults will tell y'all like not to rush into adulthood, which listen to them on that. But bro, being an adult just comes with so much independence, bro. You don't even understand like how good it is to like just have your own stuff, bro. Like having your own stuff is like one of the best things to do. One of the best stuff to do. I'm telling you. Anyway, let's get into the power of one more by Ed Milet. I'm trying to find Bible verses for it to see. Oh, look at this. Now this is very important. I don't know. Can y'all see this? That might be too blurry, huh? But right here, this line right here. The line says, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it says, treat the truth like gold, even when you are stung by it. Let me read that one more time because this is a very important quote. Treat the truth like gold, even when you are stung by it. That means even if it hurts, treat it like gold. Treat it like some, I needed to know this. The reason why people are hurt by the truth is because they don't want to accept it. They want to act like it don't exist. The problem is, just because you not accepting the truth doesn't make the truth less harsher. It just makes it even more harsh when it comes back again. It's very, very true. Let me say that one more time. Ignoring the realities or the harsh truth doesn't make it any softer. It just makes it even more harsher when you have to keep on hearing it. Come on now. Let's see what other quotes we have, man. Oh yeah, chat. Like I said, I see the number 0. I'm glad I see the number 0, man. I love seeing the number 0 because that means I've tried. You have to at least give it a shot, man. The least thing you could do is give it a shot. Telling you. Oh yeah, this was something that was good too. Everybody you lead does not have to believe what you're saying. They only need to believe that you believe what you're saying. Too many leaders constantly try to get people to believe what they are saying. That comes across as desperate and weak. And Machiavelli would say, do not do that. Great leaders only need to get others to believe that they believe what they're saying. This is a form of evangelism that he's going to touch on later, man. So ain't that crazy that when you have influence, when people are watching your content, everybody that watches your content does not have to believe what you're saying. They only need to believe that you believe what you're saying. And that's actually good because you don't have to rely on getting everybody to listen to who you are. You know what I'm saying? Leadership of a new team of leaders. What? What did you say? I mean, you deleted it, so you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's all good. Um, Let me see because we have some more quotes that are highlighted, right? Let me see. This book is pretty good. This book has a lot of knowledge. Has a lot of knowledge. Like I'm gonna have to reread this book sometime again, bro. It says everyone left, but no one here is listening. You just need a little support, so here I am. Nah, I mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Having like 0 people, like, well, obviously, because I know you're new, but one thing about me, bro, I don't need any support at all, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like, it don't matter if I got 0 viewers, I'm still gonna do this, bro. I'm not focused on the views or how many people watching my stuff. That's the reason why people can't succeed with this YouTube stuff or this TikTok, because they get discouraged, bro. Like, they get motivated at first. Second they see zero views, they like, bro. If anything, that motivates me. Let me actually tell you something of why my favorite number is the number 0. If I don't see the number 0 on my YouTube live, that means I didn't even try. I didn't even attempt to change the trajectory forever. Therefore, 0 is the baseline. If you don't see 0, that means you didn't even try. So I love seeing the number 0. So if I see it, oh well. It is what it is. 0 is a good number. It's not a bad number at all. Because I guarantee everybody starting YouTube, everyone starting Twitch, everyone starting a business, I guarantee one thing. This happens for everyone. I'm not even a scammer. I guarantee you will see the number 0. Doesn't matter what business, what thing you're getting into. You can always guarantee to see the number 0. Which is why it's one of my favorite numbers. You can't control if you get 500 views, 600 views, but I guarantee one thing, you can always see the number 0. And no one can deny that either. No one can say, that ain't true. Try it. If you see the number 0, you should be happy. That means you've actually attempted. At least you tried. Some people don't even try. So you have to at least try. Anyway, let's see. Bro, I don't think there's any more. Hold on. He's on the Forbes 50 list? What the heck? Chat, by the way, the reason why I got this book is because my sales coach, I gave it to me. Winning is more fun than fun is fun. Interesting. When you put yourself in the right frame of mind and you're mentally tough, you'll succeed more often than you otherwise would. That's very true. Also, if I can do it, you can too. That's pretty logical. If I could do it, why can't you, man? Self-confident people share one habit in common, and that is the ability to keep the promises they make to themselves. This is actually a very, very good quote. If you're able to make the promises that you keep to yourself, then people will see you as credible and trustworthy. One thing I don't like is when someone is a hypocrite. Let me actually tell you this story real quick. My sales coach was telling me to be on time at 9 a.m., right? Then he was saying, "Oh, he's going to be late to the meeting, but he expects me to be here at a certain time." First thing I think of is, how are you going to tell me to do something and you're not going to do it? As a sales coach, I'm saying, like, I don't want my sales coach to be doing that. Like, you have to be on point as well. Then he had took accountability and said, "You know what? I did tell you to be here and I wasn't here. My fault. I'll make sure I switch that." And he switched it instantly. Now that is a sales coach. That is a masculine man. Able to take accountability. I'm telling you, if you're able to take accountability, you're gonna be good. It says it also follows that if you're timid, you won't act. If you have doubts, you'll paralyze yourself with fear. Doubts are the products of external factors in your life, right? Which is why people tell you to act quickly, because they know they weaponize you to act quickly by reducing your fear and by, well, not really, I would say, like, no, reducing your hesitation by using your fear. That's what it is. They reduce hesitation by using your fear. They don't want you to miss out. They use FOMO, fear of missing out. This is because the top people who sell courses and who sell stuff know that if you are hesitant, you're not going to buy the course. So they tell you have a limited time only to buy it, or else you'll be stuck forever. And they say that on purpose. I love seeing the number 0, man. Number 0 does not bother me. You're the only one here, so you're going to leave. So you can have 0. You hope you have a great day, man. Love you. Thanks for the information. No problem, man. Peace out. But yeah. Appreciate it, man. You have a good day as well. All right. We're going to get on to the next topic. Let me see. It says they're all guilty of self sabotage because their lack of discipline is a lack of self confidence that does not match up and support their identity. They're all guilty of self sabotage because their lack of discipline is a lack of self confidence that does not match up and support their identity. But yeah, chat. I'm in live right here though, man. Appreciate y'all for sticking around. I understand that, bro. These are the clips that is gonna blow up, bro. I promise. Like when you at this stage, bro, this is where it depends. Like, okay, like are you gonna be able to do this, bro? Are you gonna be able to keep on going even when the results ain't there? This is where it's at, bro. Tell you, this is where it's at. But yeah, man. Peace out.